Okay, hi guys. All right. I hope my voice is clear and you guys can hear me properly. Fine. All right. So let's start with our today's lecture. Okay. So I hope all you people are already aware about me, but still, those who are listening me for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿 and I have around 12 years of experience with the IT industry. Previously, I worked with the companies like Cognizant, Infosys, Wipro, LTI, and some of the mid-scale companies I already work. So throughout my career, I was working with the multiple technologies, including your Oracle DBA, then PostgreSQL, data engineer, all these technology, including your cloud platforms, I have handled. So today's main agenda to understand about one of the most important technology where I see the world is moving, and that technology we called it as a PostgreSQL. And I'm considering that some of the people are already working as a Oracle DBA, and I'm considering that there are some people they are quite aware about the database technology, and now they want to start or they want to push themselves into the new technology, right? Can you please confirm me if my voice is audible, guys? I think it should not be clear. Let me start. Now, is it clear? Is it much better compared to how it was? Nice. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Actually, my mic was not plugged in, so that is the reason. So everyone will get an opportunity to ask the question. We will definitely have a discussion about. I'll definitely take all of your questions also, but let me start from my side first. Okay, once it is done now, then we will definitely take all of your questions. Okay, so what is PostgreSQL? Okay, let's start from very beginning. I'll go and I'll start from what is database, right? So if you take the example of database, what is the use of database? Basically, we store your data, correct? Basically, we store the data under the database. What type of data? We store a data like, let's say you are doing some transactions in the bank, you are doing some credit, debit. So all the transactions will be stored, all that transaction, like whatever transaction you are doing it on the database level, that transaction will be recorded under your database, correct? I see that, okay, in my account I have 10,000 rupees are there. So where that 10,000 rupees is stored? It is stored inside the database only, correct? So all the banking system, like if you take the example of all big banks, including your SBI, ICICI, HDFC Bank, I'm sorry, or any other bank, all these people are using, all these bank systems are using a database to store their data. And bank have huge amount of data, right? Because you are the one who are going to create an account to the bank, you are the one who are going to do the transactions daily. We are spending lakhs of rupees from our Google Pay, Phone Pay, UPI, all these things we are doing, right? So where those transactions are stored? So that transactions are stored under your database only. So I got to know that what is database and what type of transactions will be stored. And we are using this database everywhere. Like in our current company also, we are using a software called CRM software, customer relationship management. What this software do? Like it store the data of our student. Let's say you are going to join for our PostgreSQL batch. So we are going to enter your details like, okay, there is a person called Nitin. He is joining our PostgreSQL batch. His fees is XYZ. He has paid half fees. Remaining fees is this much. All that details we are going to store, and that details will be stored under your CRM application. Correct? Now this CRM application is not holding your data. The CRM application in the backend, it is using some database. Now that database can be anything, right? Like I'll tell you one example. Let me share my screen. So See, just take an example. There is a person called Nitin. His name is Nitin. Okay, he is a Nitin. He's saying that okay, I want to enroll for PostgreSQL. So what we will do, we have an application called CRM application. We will open this CRM application. Under this CRM application, we will enter your details like first name, last name, okay, your total fees, remaining fees, when are you going to pay your next fees, and finally we are going to click on the submit button. Now this CRM application is actually storing your data under your database only. So under your database, your data will be stored. Under your database, your data will be stored, correct? So CRM, what is this CRM? CRM is just for the to make my life easy. Like if I'm asking my sales team, can you please log into the database? Can you please directly log into the database and try to add a data? Do you think that they will be able to run the insert command? No, right? So to make their life easy, they have come up with the application, and that application is CRM application. Now this is just an example, guys. CRM is just an example. Now this application can be your ERP application, EBS application. It can be any application. It can be your SAP, sales, anything. Okay. So basically we have a database where my data is going to be stored, correct? We have a database where my data is going to be stored. Now when company is thinking that okay, I want to store my data, company have multiple options are there. Like they might be thinking about Oracle, they might be thinking about the PostgreSQL database, they might be thinking about the MySQL database, they might be thinking about the SQL Server database. These are the frequently used RDBMS example I'm telling you. So normally what Oracle will do or what bank will do, just take an example of bank. Okay. If it is a big bank, okay, if it is a big bank like your ICICI bank or HDFC bank, so any data which you are going to store under your database, and especially your banking data, so your banking data is so your banking data is pretty much important, and it should be secure also, and this data is very much big also, because so much of data is there, so many transactions are there. We need some database which should be good in performance also, right? So normally what they will do, if I take the example of all banking system, they will try to go with the Oracle. Okay, what is the use of Oracle? Now we are trying to understand about what is the main difference between Oracle and PostgreSQL. What is the main difference? Okay, see, Oracle, if you want to use, let's say if you are using Oracle is a company who provide the database. What is this Oracle? Oracle is a company who provide the database. So okay, where this database will be? This database will be connected to some applications, correct? So anything data which you are going to submit through this application, it will be stored over here only under this database. Like I told you example of CRM application, right? When my sales team is entering your details under the application, your data gets stored under your database only in the form of tables. Now this Oracle is obviously pretty much secure, no problem in that. But again, this is a license based software. What is this? License based. What is mean by license? So when this company has created this, a big database which is written into the Java language, do you think that they will give you free of cost? Do you think that they will give you free of cost? See, I'm using it free of cost because we are using it for the educational purpose. But the person who are using this Oracle database in their real-time production environment, do you think that they will use it free of cost? No, that is not possible. So you cannot use Oracle database free of cost. You need to purchase a license if you want to use that. So client need to spend a lot of money to use this Oracle database. Client need to spend a lot of money to use this Oracle database. Client need to spend a lot of money to use this Oracle database. Correct? So and client is ready for that. Okay. But assume a situation that there are some clients, they are saying that boss, we do not have that much of money to spend for the licensing cost of Oracle database. Can you tell me some other options which is giving me similar kind of features. So we have options like, we have option called PostgreSQL database. There is option called PostgreSQL. This PostgreSQL is open source. What is this? Open source. Open source means this PostgreSQL database, you can use it free of cost. Any software which is open source means you can use it free of cost. But you can customize also as per your requirement. So why people are going with the PostgreSQL? Because it is much, obviously it is first of all free of cost. You don't need to pay any charges, and it is giving similar sort of features also. If you are asking me the architecture wise, the Oracle architecture and PostgreSQL architecture is almost same only. Okay, yeah, little bit here and there changes are there. Obviously it should be there because these two products are there, but if you compare it, the core architecture is almost same only. And PostgreSQL, what is the use of PostgreSQL? The most important thing is this PostgreSQL database is completely free of cost. That is the most important thing. See, those clients who are using Oracle database, let's say I'm using Oracle database, I got some issue, I got some priority issues. Let's say I got some P1 issue or P2 issue, which is, what is this? This is a very critical issues. So when I'm using Oracle database, I can reach out to the Oracle support. When I'm using Oracle database, I can reach out to the Oracle support saying that, boss, I can reach out to the Oracle support saying that, boss, can you please help me? What I can do? I can reach out to the Oracle support. I'm getting these issues. Can you please help me with that? Can you please help me to fix this issue? See, again, this support is not free of cost. This support is not free of cost. When you are using the Oracle product and you need a support, let's say my database is getting hanged every time. Let's say my backup job is taking too much of time. Let's say I got some security issues, any issues, it can be any issues. So you can go and check with the Oracle support saying that, boss, this is the issues which I'm getting. And Oracle team is saying that, okay, we'll do one thing. I'll check your issue and fix that issue also. So you get the support from Oracle. What about PostgreSQL? Now see, this PostgreSQL database is completely free of cost. So do you think that anyone will provide you the support? Do you think that anyone will provide you the support for PostgreSQL? No, right? But yes, there are some people who are very enthusiastic. There are some good people in the world. We call it as a community support. So if you are using a free version of PostgreSQL, you will get community support. But again, this is little slow. It's not that fast also. Community support you will get. Because see, when you are paying someone for the support, they are liable to you to provide the support also. When you are not paying, it means they are not liable, right? So you get community support from the set of people, and that is completely free of cost. But still, there are some organization, they are thinking that, okay, do we have some companies who can give me support of PostgreSQL? Yes, there are some companies are there, like EDB, Enterprise DB. There is a company called Enterprise DB. So Enterprise DB, what they have done, they have used the PostgreSQL only. They have used PostgreSQL only, and they customize this PostgreSQL little bit here and there. They added some feature which were not available in the PostgreSQL. So PostgreSQL is a core component. They have taken the source code. Why they have taken the source code? Because PostgreSQL is free of cost. So they have taken the source code of PostgreSQL, and then they created their customized PostgreSQL database, and they called it as the Enterprise DB, EDB database, which is again, if you are using this Enterprise DB, you can get the support also. Enterprise DB people will provide you support. But do you think that this is free of cost? This is a product created by some people, and it has much better functionalities which were lagging in PostgreSQL. But do you think that it is free of cost? No. So there are certain companies out there like Percona, EDB. These companies are available in the market. They are saying that, okay, you can use the version of PostgreSQL from us. You can take the PostgreSQL version from us. We have added some functionalities which makes your life again much better, or there were some problem with the PostgreSQL, they have finalized and fixed it. You can use our version, and if you are stuck somewhere, we can provide you some support also. But again, do you think that it is free of cost? No. So these companies are currently booming in the market. Okay. These companies are currently booming in the market. Okay, that's how it works. So what we need to understand here is, as a PostgreSQL DBA, like if you're asking me how it is in terms of responsibility, the responsibility of all the DBAs are same only. The responsibility of Oracle DBA or PostgreSQL DBA or any other DBA, the responsibility wise are all the databases are same only. What is my first responsibility as a DBA? My main responsibility as a DBA to ensure that my database should be up and running 24/7. What is my main responsibility? My database should be up and running 24/7. That is my first responsibility. Here also we need to do the same thing. Here also we need to do the same thing to ensure that our database should not be down at any cost. Second thing is, you need to ensure that we need to take the backup also. We need to ensure that we need to take the backup also. Yeah, we are going to do that. Yes, we are going to do the backup also. Just like in Oracle, we have a multiple tools and utilities are there to take the backup. There are some particular utilities are there in the PostgreSQL. By using that, you can start taking the backup of your database also. You can do that. You can start taking the backup. So all these things are there, like you need to check the performance. You need to see whether high availability concepts are available in the PostgreSQL. So we call it as a replication and all. All these things are there in the PostgreSQL. So overall, if I say that how it is different from Oracle in terms of responsibility, I would say that it's kind of same only. Only the commands are little bit here and there. Normally, if I want to start my Oracle database, we use startup command. Here we need to use pg_ctl start. That's the small differences are there, which we are going to understand throughout the classes also. We will try to understand that. So till now, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand, guys? Till now, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option and let me know if you are able to understand? Can you please let me know if you are able to understand? Nitish is saying yes, Kumar is saying yes, Sagar is saying that, Chetan is saying this, Surika is saying yes, Anshul is saying yes, Dikana is saying yes, Bruce is saying fine. Fine. Alright, nice, very nice. So what is my agenda? Okay, like, you know, what is our plan? So our main plan is to make sure that, you know, the people who are already a DBA, maybe some people are already DBA, maybe there are some people they want to start their career into the DBA. I want to make sure that you people will get the knowledge about the PostgreSQL database, which is again one of the most booming database, especially when I'm talking about the open source category. Okay. PostgreSQL database. All the mid-scale companies, you'll find that they're using a PostgreSQL database as their backend. And we are going to learn about the PostgreSQL database administration, which is the administration part. That is what we are going to learn now. So before I go to the next level, I want to ask all of you, let me know if you have any questions for me, so that I'll go one by one. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask me, you can unmute yourself and we will discuss about that. So syllabus we are going to share on your group if you are the part of any group. So syllabus we are going to share with all of you. Okay, so you'll get the syllabus Don't worry about that. We will share you the syllabus. But on a broader level, if I want to talk about what we are going to learn, then I would say we are going to learn about how to install the PostgreSQL database. We are going to see how to install this PostgreSQL database on Windows also, as well as on Linux also. Then we will try to understand about the PostgreSQL architecture, each and every file which are coming, then the configuration files, how to change the configuration files, and there we are going to understand about the migration part also, like how you can migrate your data from Oracle to PostgreSQL. Okay, that part also we are going to see along with this course. We are going to see how to install the PostgreSQL database not only on premises. We are going to see it how to install it on our cloud platforms like AWS and all. That also we are going to see. Okay, then how to take the backup, recovery, how to do everything will be covered along with these courses.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes.
Like in my personal laptop, we are going to install Postgres and all these things we are going to do in my personal laptop.
Yeah, if
So, how much memory or RAM is required for?
if you want to do the installation of PostgreSQL on your personal laptop, the laptop which is having 8 GB RAM and 60 80 GB storage, more than enough. Okay, even 50 GB is also fine. Okay, for the
Okay.
installation of your PostgreSQL. So 8 GB RAM is required. Even 4 GB is also fine, but it will be really slow. So better to have 8 GB RAM. And those people who do not have enough resources, we provide the lab access also. Okay, so we will provide the lab access for this PostgreSQL.
Hi Ankush, I am Satyen.
Yes, please.
I have a question. I basically don't have that much expertise on Linux. I'm just familiar with 6, 7, 10 commands which we know for Linux. So, will that be easy for us to learn, or how the
Yeah,
things will be managed when it
that
comes
is
to the
what I
Linux?
want to tell you guys. See, we are not directly starting with the PostgreSQL. We are starting with the SQL first. Then we are going to start with the Linux, and then we are going to start with the PostgreSQL. Okay. So we are not directly going to the PostgreSQL. We are starting with SQL, Linux, and then finally PostgreSQL. So any person who is coming from even non-technical background, na, he will
Mhm.
understand it because we are starting it from the very beginning.
So, as a DBA, you would be explaining us like what are the commands essential
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a
yeah. Everything
DBA?
will be practically. So initial 1 month will be going here only.
Okay, okay,
So it's
okay,
not
that's
just
great.
like, I'll take one class and it's done. No, not like that. Initial 1 month will go in SQL and Linux only, and then for PostgreSQL we will take another 1 month.
Okay, okay, okay. Thanks. That was the question from my end.
Yeah, next question, please.
Ankush, hi, this is Tushar. Ankush, as you mentioned, uh, Postgres is open source, means like it's a freeware. Just you download, install, and we can start using.
Correct.
Okay. But suppose if I face any issue or any challenges, okay, during that time, to whom I need to connect, like in Oracle, we pay licensing cost to Oracle. And whenever I face any issue, normally I raise SR, and these people will help us to fix that issue. But
Correct.
in Postgres, so how means what is the support model in Postgres?
See, in PostgreSQL, there are two models are there. One is called community support. Community support means those people who created this PostgreSQL database. So they are going to provide the support, but that is not something like Oracle. Like normally, like for Oracle ticket, what we create, there will be SLA will be there, right? Like within certain time, they need to provide you some solutions, right? But in community support, there is nothing like that. It is just like you are requesting someone to provide me solution, correct? Normally those client, just take an example of HSBC. So I have my people who are working with HSBC. So these people are using PostgreSQL database, but they are not using this plain PostgreSQL database. They are using Enterprise DB, which is a PostgreSQL database only, but it is provided by which company? Enterprise DB. We called it as a EDB. Okay, but EDB is not free of cost. But again, when you are comparing it with the Oracle, it is much cheaper. Okay, so there are companies like EDB, which is Enterprise DB. I talked about Percona, but most of the time, 95% you consider like people will go with the EDB only. Okay, because everyone needs support. See, if your application is not that critical, you can use PostgreSQL, which is core PostgreSQL or plain PostgreSQL, completely free of cost, and just rely on no support, something like that. Or if you think that my application is kind of tricky or critical is there, where I'm earning some lot of money, you can go with the EDB. Okay, so most of the clients are going with the EDB only, and they provide the support.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Yeah, I have a question. I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have one question. So if you see right now in the market, so lots of project is migrating from one database to another database. So basically from the source side there are some DB2, then some Oracle, and in the target side some Postgres. But while doing some that retention archiving the data, right, from the take one example from DB2 to PostgreSQL. So they are using any tool like that Solix vendor or something, how they are performing that transformation.
See, for migration purpose, there are multiple methodologies are there. Like you can use the there is a tool called Golden Gate you can use. Um, your cloud vendors are also providing their own created tools and technologies are there. For Oracle to PostgreSQL, if you want to use, you can use Ora to PG. EDB, the company which I was talking, who provide the support for Oracle, they are also providing some tools and technology. So there are multiple ways are there through which you can migrate your data from one database to another database. It's all depending upon how much data you have, where is your data, whether you want to move your data to the cloud platform or from on premises to cloud or cloud to cloud. So depending on your situations to situation, we choose what tools or what way we need to migrate your data.
Correct.
So that's all depending upon, there is no fixed formula like you need to do like that only. And again, I'm telling you, none of the migration tool is 100% perfect. That
Correct.
also I'll tell you with my experience. Okay, so
Yeah, I
um,
have another question. As you mentioned, Golden Gate and PG PostgreSQL. So basically, these are supporting only Oracle to Golden Gate, right? But for the DB2 to Postgres, uh,
no,
they are
DB2 to Postgre, ORA to DB2 to PG is there.
okay. But there are some
ORA to PG is there, na?
I think that they are DB2 native connector, right? They are using some.
Yes, one more connector is there. Just like Oracle is there, na? This Ora you need to replace with DB2 to PG, something like that.
Okay, okay. So name correct.
Yes. See, actually, what happened, why PostgreSQL is much demanding? Because as per your requirement, you can create a tools and you can customize it also. So just take an example, this Ora to PG. So there are set of people, those who created this Ora to PG, and they have given it completely free of cost. But again, you know how the model works. By any chance, if you need any support in Ora to PG, while you are using this Ora to PG, if you need any support, you can get the support also from this developer of Ora to PG. But is it free of cost? No. Okay.
Correct. And one last question, okay? So in the Oracle and DB2, so right, we are using some take one example. Suppose we have one field name, so that data type that name of that particular field. So similar way in the PostgreSQL also same similar ways we can use those data types or whatever.
No, actually, see, these migration tools are there, na? See, when I'm talking about the Oracle to PG, okay, Ora to PG, this is the one migration tool which I'm talking. So what is the main responsibility of this Oracle PG? To ensure that your data type will be converted from Oracle to PostgreSQL. Just take an example. Uh, in Oracle we use varchar 2. Here also we use varchar. Both have varchar. But in or let's say here I'm using number as a data type. Here we normally use integer, correct? So number and integer both are same. But it by using this migration tool, they will automatically convert your syntax from one database to another database. The
Okay, so
migration
there is
tools
no.
are designed in a such way that they will convert the syntax also. Okay.
Okay, so means that when we can say in the Postgres, so there is no any manual intervention. It will get converted directly from that
Converted, yeah, but again,
interface.
like manual intervention is required. It's not like 100%
Yeah.
everything will be converted. Just take an example of there are certain objects um which are not available in PostgreSQL. Like let's take an example of trigger. So trigger we have in Oracle, but do we have trigger available in
Right.
PostgreSQL, right? So you need to see whether it is available, not available. If it is not available, then how this Oracle PG will react on it. These are the things we need to understand.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
So Ankush, I have a question.
Just tell me.
Yeah. So as we use the PostgreSQL as it is free, so on which behalf we need to choose Oracle over the PostgreSQL? Like, first of all, it's support like, or any other reason like?
Now support is there. That is the most important thing. Why? See again, like which training you want to choose. That is all depending upon your cost only, right? First of all, let's say someone is giving you training in 5,000 rupees. You might be thinking about to take the training from that person, correct? Because we charge high normally. So but we need to see like what are all things it has been covered in that, how the trainings will be there. Similar way, whenever client are thinking about which database needs to be taken for the consideration, so in that time support, cost, security, performance, all these are the very important factors will be taken into the consideration. So normally what I also observe that if you take the example of banking system, okay, the bank will normally go on Oracle. But let's say you have a let's say you have applications like web-based applications are there. Even those applications which are not that critical, okay. So normally they will go for the PostgreSQL. You take an example of Zerodha also. Zerodha, these people are using PostgreSQL.
Yeah, hi Ankush, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, Ankush, you were talking about the EDB, right? So will you go over the EDB concepts like what are the components, and because you said they have customized it, this is not the out of the box Postgres, right?
Correct.
So will you go over those concepts like I heard they're having PEM, barman and all that stuff, right?
So in depth, we are not going to learn about that. I'll say right now, what my plan is that we will see what can be added, like EDB installation we are going to see, okay. But everything under the EDB we are not going to cover in this batch. But what we are doing as of now is, as soon as we are going to start with our next batch, and in that next batch, every batch we added new concept. Normally we do like that. So let's say in my last batch we have not taken the concept called Ora2 PG, that we have not taken. This current batch we are taking the concept of Ora2 PG. So we are involving our last batch student also in this batch, and we are not asking for any extra charges for that. So in the next batch, whenever I'm going to add any new concept, you people are welcome over there without any extra charges. But normally what we do, we always take higher price for the new student in the next batch. You got my point, what I'm trying to say, everyone?
Yeah, I got it.
So,
What you're trying to.
so the existing people, they don't need to pay anything. They will be the part of new concept also. The new people who are joining, they need to pay the extra, because every batch we keep on increasing the price. We do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
I got.
Ankush.
Yeah,
Unu here.
so
Yes, please.
Yeah, like in Oracle, there is a rack concept, and that again rack data guard
Data
concepts are
guard is
there.
there. Here also we have a concept called replication, but in this batch we are not considering replication. In next batch we are considering that. Okay.
Okay, and so
Here,
what
here
is the
also we have a concept replication.
application? Okay,
Just like we
so
in data guard we have a primary machine, standby machine is there na, and we are shipping your archive logs from primary to standby. We do cover that in Oracle database, but in PostgreSQL I need another one batch. Okay, I need some time.
So when is the next batch? Normally, what's the duration for to start the next batch? Because most of the important topics like you said replication and you are including in the next batch, right?
Correct.
So what is the use? Why we should join this batch then?
So those people who are thinking that they want to join with the less cost, first thing, those people who want to understand about the PostgreSQL core concept, they can join this. Those people who are ready to pay more, like double uh, cost, they can join next batch.
But what is the duration you will start the next batch? So the important concepts like replic, as you said earlier, right? The whatever the concepts which are introduced in the next batch, sorry, the previous batch people can join them, right? So
Correct.
can we application, EDB, and all that concepts in the next batch?
Yeah, it will be included. But when you're talking about the date,
Yeah, when would be the next batch starting?
after 2-3 months only.
After 2-3 months, okay. So the people who are in this batch can listen to
Ah,
dial into
correct,
replication.
correct. See, in this current batch also, my last batch students are there.
Okay, okay. And you said, so do we have kind of a video recordings, right? The class will be
The
video
recordings
record,
will be available. You can
and
stream it.
how long that would be for lifetime, or do you
No,
have a
no, 1 year
duration?
of access.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and 1 year of access in the lab. And after that, suppose if we wanted to have some kind of a support from you, like technical support, right, on our job, will you, after the class, will you be able to help us, right? I know you are busy, but right, will you be able to help us with some kind of technical advices and all that stuff?
We do that, but see, technical advice we can do that. There is no charge for that. But sometime people are asking us to take the control and see the screen. For that we ask for extra charges.
Okay, but you have that kind of service, but you charge for that. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, okay, okay. So basically, because we are trying to implement the Postgres DB in our company. So basically, what I am looking for is like replication and EDB, because we are going with the EDB,
Mm,
not with the out of the box Postgres,
mm.
right? So I would like to understand a little more about EDB. So what is your suggestion? You want to join this batch or
See,
wait
I'll
for
tell
the?
you one thing, like, if you are trying to understand, see, like, just take an example, if you want to start a database, the way you start a database in Oracle database, na similar way you will start a database in EDB. Everything is same.
Mhm.
Very rare changes are there. Very rare changes are there. Okay. Small
Okay.
changes are there, which you will find in EDB. Okay. So,
Okay.
I don't think so. There is much, something is there in the EDB. So that should be fine. See, why people are using EDB, the main purpose is it's not about the functionalities.
It's about the support, right?
It's about
Right.
the support only.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Functionality is not a problem.
yeah, yeah.
Functionality
Because
that
organization cannot take risk with their
correct.
database, right?
Support only.
Yeah. So, but you will go over the concept of replication. At least you will touch over the concept. I know you're not going to go in depth with the replication this batch, but you'll go over the concept. What is replication? How it works, and all that.
That we will definitely try. Okay. That is the reason I don't want to do any commitment as of now. Okay. I'll be very honest with you. In this
Thank you.
batch, I don't know how much we are going to cover because we are still working on it, continuously working on it. I may require some time. There is a chance that I may be able to do that in this batch also. But I don't want to commit anything. But yeah, I can commit like in the next batch you can join and you will see everything.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Being honest and being appreciated.
Yeah, thanks.
What is the cost of this course,
So
Postgres,
for
and how?
cost related things and syllabus, if you want in depth and like the overall things, you can reach out to the number which is available in the chat option, all the details you will get it, including your syllabus. And if you have any questions, like definitely we can discuss about that. Okay, so there is a number available in the chat option, so please do that. Okay,
And how many lectures in a week
so it will be like
will
Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday? Okay.
Yeah, Monday to Thursday.
So I have a question. You say if we need to access the video after a year, so will that be possible?
With the extra charges.
Okay.
See this, you guys need to understand that the videos where it is running now, it is not free of cost. So there are a cloud vendor, they are also taking charges from us. And why we don't come up with something like lifetime things and all? See, there is nothing lifetime in this world, you need to understand. Okay, everyone is saying, whenever I'm purchasing any product now, people are saying that there is a warranty of 20 years and all, but do you think that we really go there? So we don't do normally. But again, if someone is coming after 10 years, I don't want to say that, boss, I don't have a recording now. Because after 1 year I don't know where I'll be there. So that is the reason we keep it like 1 year. That's fine. They see 1 year is more than enough. Once you are become a DBA now, you don't need all these videos and all. If you start working on it now, even I don't see any video. I'll see the video which I want to learn something. So everything is available on the YouTube, Udemy, or maybe you can join any classes. You'll get it. So don't worry about after 1 year what will be there.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This training, is it on PostgreSQL alone?
What you said, I didn't hear you.
Okay, I'm asking, when will you have training on Oracle database?
The Oracle database training we are starting this week only. In this week.
Okay, can I chat you on WhatsApp or Telegram for more information about Oracle database?
Yeah, let me share you my number.
Thank you.
So Ankush, as you mentioned, if any new training you will provide, any add-on, so we can join without any fees. So how long it is available, like?
1 year.
Okay, so around next 3 batch, if any new things
You can do that, yeah.
So that new feature you will, you will post, like otherwise it will be repeated. Like suppose there are some 2-3 topic is new, then you will
So
mention.
you can get the recordings now. We will share it. If you don't want to repeat everything now,
Yeah,
as soon as we are done, we will provide you recordings.
yeah. So any new topic that you will mention, like this is a new topic for this.
We'll do that. Yeah, we normally do that. Like in current batch also we mention that.
And one question, like PostgreSQL is totally free. Then how the like no cost, nothing. So how that these owner get the money, like in Oracle there is licensing some.
Like a demo, na. See, this demo is completely free.
No. Like there is like in Oracle there is a product charges, there is a licensing cost. All
That see, you need to understand a business plan. See, just take our plan only. We start taking the free demo, correct? So you people will be habitual to understand about, okay, this demo looks very fine, and then we started asking for money. Similar way, the people who created the product like PostgreSQL, they only created this PostgreSQL free of cost, and they know very well that in future you need the support. They know it, because when you are starting, let's say, see, if I'm telling you in the starting only that, boss, my boss, you need to pay $1,000 if you want to understand PostgreSQL and all, people will not join. What they do, like, you start using the PostgreSQL database, and they know that as soon as your environment keep increasing, you'll see the challenges. And then who is going to provide the support? The same people who develop that. Just take an example of Aura 2 PG. Aura 2 PG is completely free of cost. Okay. Now let's say the person who created this Aura 2 PG, this is completely free of cost. Now while using Aura 2 PG, I got some issue and my migration got stuck in the middle. What I need to do? Do I have any option? What I will do? I'll reach out to the Aura 2 PG person only. and then he will say that, okay, if you need support, you need to pay the money. Understand, na, business?
Yeah. So as of now, it's free. In future, it will be charged.
Wherever support is required. See, you take an example of Linux operating system. Okay, Red Hat Linux or any Linux. Do you think that Linux is free of cost? Is it free?
No.
People are saying it is free. People are saying it is free. But when you want the support from Red Hat or Oracle Linux, they will take the charges. So you use it without support, but there are no company who will use it free of cost. Everyone needs support. Everyone need. Even the person to whom I talk, right? They can also use PostgreSQL. Why they are going with the EDB? Because they also know that they need support. You got my point, everyone? What I'm trying to say?
So as of now, it is free. I
No,
mean,
every time it will be free only. Every time, like in future also it will be free. But see, when your business is small level, you'll start using it free of cost. As soon as your business keep going on, okay, and you got stuck somewhere with some technical issues. Let's say I'm starting my PostgreSQL database, but it is not starting. It's getting stuck. It's getting hang. My job was running for 2 hours, but now it is taking five hours. Some issues with the code which you cannot identify also, because you are not a developer. To whom you will reach? Support team. Right?
so they provide also support like their own.
Support, but nothing is free of cost.
Okay. That is not free.
That is not free.
So there is any kind of like Oracle SR kind of link or what?
We have a team support kind of things are there where you can raise the ticket. They will provide you support, everything that within SLA that is there. Okay. So that's all about the PostgreSQL, guys. I just thought to give you some heads up about, like, we are going to start our PostgreSQL DBA training. So those people who are interested to join this PostgreSQL DBA training, or those people who are also thinking to start our Oracle DBA training, we are starting both the batches. We are starting Oracle DBA also, we are starting PostgreSQL also. Okay. So those people who are already Oracle DBA, they can definitely look for PostgreSQL also, because nowadays every organization is asking for multi-DBA. Multi-DBA means you should have a knowledge about Oracle also, as well as one open source database. It is a good practice. I'm always saying, like, you should have a knowledge about one license-based database like your Oracle or SQL Server, but along with that, you should have a knowledge about open source database, like maybe you can go for MySQL or PostgreSQL. So PostgreSQL is something which is really booming in the market, has very good demand. So definitely you can look for it. And again, like, if you have any questions, queries, anything, we can discuss, or please reach out to my team. The numbers are available in the chat option, and we will start working on it, guys.
So, Ankush, when is the batch starting, basically?
Batch we will start in this week only. Actually, I'm going for out of station for this next 2 to 3 days. Okay. Once I'm back, we'll start it, and it will be on the same time.
What is the timing?
Okay.
What is the
Timing?
same time? 7 to 8.
Okay, IST.
Yeah, but initially we will start with SQL and Linux. We will start from very basic guy first, okay, and then we will touch to the PostgreSQL.
And once you touch the PostgreSQL, how deep you will go in that?
How deep means?
Are you going to touch the clustering level?
Yeah, we will create a cluster. Correct. Now you are talking about this replication. All as of now we are not covering that. Okay.
Okay.
As of now we are not covering that. That's what I discuss with the other people. Okay. That will be covered in the next lecture, next batch. Okay. Fine, guys. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Sir Ankush, I have a question, please. Sorry.
Yes, Prince. You're
But
always
you mean,
talking to me.
but you mean same time? Is it like this same time US time? Because if it's going to be this same time US time, it's going to be very difficult for my referrals to join the class.
Okay.
Because those guys they work in the engineering field, they go to the field. But if we think it's going to be in the evening time, US time, like 9 p.m., and so they will be possibly to join the class.
Okay. Let's work on it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll call you and we'll discuss. Okay,
Okay.
we'll see that
Okay, boss.
what can be done.
Ankush, one last question regarding it's regarding Oracle. As you know that Oracle Database 23 AI is launched. So is there any plan you're like to I mean start such kind of batch like?
See, we can do that, but do currently people are using that? That is the main thing.
Yeah.
That is the main thing. If there is a demand in the IT for Oracle 23 AI, we will definitely do that. Still people are using Oracle 12c. Still people are using Oracle 19c. I have seen a project, still they are using Oracle 11g also. They are not ready to upgrade themselves. Oracle 19c support is still available in the market. It's not gone. Okay. So till the time we have support available from the Oracle, we will go with the Oracle 19c only. The day when people start moving towards the Oracle 23c or 23 AI or maybe 21c also, we will start taking that one. Okay. So people are still using Oracle 19c or you'll find 12c also. Okay. Oracle may release 27 AI also, but people should start using that. Okay. There are, if you know what is the latest version of Java, do you know, guys? Java, it may be more than that. If I see the latest version of Java, let me show you now.
Something around 17, but people are still using 7 point something.
So current version of Java is Java 22. I can see in the Google. Do you know that many applications are there? They are still using which one? Java 8. Very popular. Very popular. Correct na? So that's what we need to see, whether people are using or not. Okay.
And any
Sir,
planning on Oracle RDS regarding?
What is
Any
it?
planning on Oracle RDS like AWS RDS?
यार करना तो है, लेकिन वही है साला, क्या ही करे आदमी. करेंगे, देखते आगे.
Okay, thank you.
AWS and yes.
sir, one question. Will you be covering? I just joined late, so I do not know whether you have repeated the
Which one? What you
question.
said?
I'm saying, sir, I have joined late, so I do not know whether you have answered this question or not. But I want to know whether you are covering the advanced topics of Oracle that you have mentioned in the course curriculum, like RMAN, backup, data guard.
Oh, in Oracle DB you're saying?
Yes.
In Oracle DB we are covering everything.
So when the Oracle batch will be starting?
We are starting this week only.
And this PostgreSQL?
PostgreSQL also this week. Both the batches will start parallelly.
Parallelly same time?
No. The Oracle DBA batch is available in the morning time, 8:30 to 9:30.
8:30 to 90, 1 hour.
1 hour.
Okay.
And PostgreSQL will be in the evening time.
Okay, so I'd like to join both when it will be fine.
7 to 8. You can ping to the number which is available.
Okay, sir, I'll definitely ping it.
So both in Oracle, like we are already settled, So that is the reason in Oracle we are taking everything: data guard, ASM, patching, upgradation, shell scripting, OEM, RMAN backup, export import, listener, table space, rack, everything.
That will be very good to know, sir.
There is nothing problem. See, why the fees of PostgreSQL is very less as of now, because we are not covering the concept. The people who are asking, right? The people are asking for replications, any clustering kind of things, right? The day I'm going to start this clustering and replication, you see the fees.
So Ankush, in Oracle batch, RAC is also covering?
RAC we are having a separate batch, but yes, we have a batch for RAC, because Oracle DB itself will go for 3 months and RAC will go for 2 months.
And in Oracle upgrade, you are,
we're taking upgradation.
I mean, using the response file or this UI method, like?
For upgradation, no, manual method.
Like this response file?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, you are using ASM upgradation also showing? ASM
upgradation, we are doing it in the RAC database.
Only RAC, okay.
In the RAC. Single instance, we are not doing that. For RAC, we are doing. In the RAC, we are talking about the ASM.
Okay.
See, upgradation for ASM or like without ASM, both are same. There is only upgrade you need to do, like GUI unit upgrade. This not GUI. Grid unit upgrade. Fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening me and giving me your valuable time. I hope you guys have learned something with this today's lecture. Thanks. Bye bye guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thanks. Thanks.